Hello everyone, I got another bike here that's going back. This is a 74 Yamaha DT100, as you can see clearly from the tank. This was part of a two-bike project from a gentleman in Jersey. You may have seen the previous video of a 78 Honda CR 125 El Signore. This is obviously the second. He has owned these bikes since new, and I just sent him a video of the Elsinore the other day, just as a final, hey, here it is. If there's anything you don't like, let me know. And he was like, oh yeah, it takes him right back to being 14 years old again, which is the point of doing all this stuff, is to take people back and let them get nostalgic. But this one, we had some issues with this, primarily the fuel tank. The original tank was really crusted up, and I tried to clean it out with some acid. Nothing's too strong, not muriatic or anything, and it ate right through. It actually burned right through the side on the original tank. Then I bought a second one on eBay, which at the time was the only one I could find, and the same thing happened to that. Then it took quite a while, we're talking months, until I found another good usable tank, and here it is. Now, it's not exactly the same style tank, but it works. The original tank did not have a locking cap, but again, we had to make some provisions. And you sticklers out there might notice that this tank does not have the second set of decals that go up here. That was a choice made by the owner. We put quite a few dollars into getting replacement tanks, which didn't pan out, so everyone has a budget, and it just wasn't in the cards. One of the reasons being that the decals that I bought did not contour to this tank, because again, it's not the exact shape. So when I tried to apply them, they wrinkled and buckled and carried on. So I was going to paint them on versus decals, which would have taken some considerable time. And again, it just wasn't what the decision was. So, but as it sits, it looks good the way it is. Other than that, the cylinder and piston were all good. They're still original. I took the head off and cleaned everything up just to make sure everything was good. Gave it a quick hone. The rings were good. The piston was good, so we reused them. The carb was gunked up something serious. The inlet had a block right in here. It was literally caked shut that I could not get fuel down in the carb. No, I cleaned it, put it on, and it would not start. And yanked it back apart just to take another peek, and I think it was just by luck, I don't remember exactly, that I found that was plugged. I personally have never had that inlet tube get plugged up, but anyway, this one did. So cleaned that up, and it fired right up after that was free. Got some replacement rear signals. These are not OEM. Most of these get busted off. Because seriously, look at this. These are a little bit longer than the stock length. So most people walk by here and just bang their legs off of them and bend them and break them. So we got new ones of those. The fronts are original. I just put some new mirrors on. He only had one, but I got some the reproduction Yamaha classic mirrors designed to mimic the OEM mirrors. Obviously new tires. Clean up the motor, just did a satin finish on the cases. Painted the cylinder, it's a semi-gloss. Touched up the frame all around with some Pour 15 and a little bit of top coat. Painted front and rear fender, obviously. But it is a great and fun little bike, and this bike's going to live its life out at the beach out in Jersey. So I'm sure anybody who's been on vacation anywhere in a beach town sees people running around on scooters and whatever. But this will be a lot more fun than riding around on more of a modern machine. You'll get 10 times the attention on something like this. But I haven't fired it in a few days. It's going back, let's see, 3 days from now. It is 18 degrees this morning, nice and bitter. And this one typically fires up first thing. Excuse me, I haven't started this thing today. But I can't guarantee again that it'll fire up first kick, but it has recently. Oh, okay, sorry, 2 kicks. There you go. Pops right off. Working signals. And again, it's just a nice rider. It's by no means a pristine, perfect bike, but it'll be one that you can enjoy and not worry too much about destroying, because it's almost overly restored. So anyway, there you have it. So I'm looking forward to getting this back to him. Again, this gentleman was very nostalgic and anxious, because again, this was his go-to when he was 14. This one and another Honda. So I mean, I'm sure anybody can relate. I know I wish I had the stuff back. I rode around on them when I was 14. So anyway, I'll put all the pictures and stuff up on the website, you know, from the beginning to the end. And hope you enjoyed it, and I should have some more coming here soon, so stay tuned. Thank you.